Hello, this is Michael Canadas with the Carmel Doll Shop Boutique. We're going to have a little sewing chat today. Well, we're not going to actually sew, but I'm going to show you some of the new and wonderful products that we have that we're going to launch today in our boutique site, which is carmeldollshopboutique.com. First, I want to show you, believe it or not, we're heading towards spring. So the first new kit that we have is by Denise Buese, and this is the first time that we've ever done this. This is a kit that will come with 2 patterns and the fabric to make 2 dresses, and it's called du Melange. And the reason you get enough fabric and patterns for 2 kits is because, or 2 ensembles, is because this is a border print. And a lot of people don't understand that with border prints, you're printing on each of the ends, and you have a lot of wonderful stuff in the center. So in order to do this, you get this, let's just call this dress number 1. Dress number 1 has the most intensive amount of the border print in the costume. And you can see it's lining the hemline, and it's used in the waistband, the bodice, and the sleeves, little puff sleeves. So this takes up a tremendous amount of fabric to do that. So then, when you cut all that, then you have all this wonderful fabric. So by buying this kit, you get enough to do 2 dresses. And this one comes with the little darling little blouse, all the things to make the darling little blouse. And I think it makes really a wonderful thing for sister dolls or for twins. It's a beautiful material that is lovely to work with. I dropped a hat, so I'm gonna pick that up so I don't step on it. It's a beautiful material, and it's a joy to work with. However, it is limited. So it's vintage fabric, so there won't be more of it. When it's gone, it's gone. Now, Denise set this up that you get the 2 dresses and the 2 patterns and fabric to make it, and 1 hat. But we took the very scraps that we could make or find, and we formed out hat forms. So if you wanted them to be identical, you could do identical. If you wanted to do a variation, you could do a variation. These are under millinery. These are a separate buy. It was her decision to only include 1 hat, and we have to follow what our creators want. But we've gone ahead and made these as an extra piece. And then we've also done, because I think sometimes it's just fun to play and change the look. So we've made coronets. So if you want to make it more party-like, like a party dress, you could have a coronet. And interesting thing is, this is not, I mean, I love these colors, but it's not an easy color to match. So I think we've gotten a really good match with the coronets. But it is, again, I just have to tell you, it's a dreamy fabric to work with. And I look at it, it almost looks like it's hand painted, but of course it's not. And it really works really good with the miser bag. That's a kit from Cheryl Williams. It's a great color combination. And of course, our Here necklaces that were made for us by Barb Wazinski, copying Lucy's necklace. So these are available. They'll be available, but again, if you really want it, don't hesitate, because it will not be restocked. Once it's gone, it's gone. Then Deborah Jenkines has been a very busy girl, and she has made a new kit for Mathilde, And this is a soutache dress. And it's made with a beautiful file and a wonderful scale soutache trim. Now the good news is this is all pre-embroidered, so you don't have to do that. So this piece you will not have to do. This you will have to put on. Now I have read online that some people are having a problem with soutache. It shouldn't be a problem, but it shouldn't be rushed either. The secret to all soutache in historical costuming is it takes time. And it takes time and small stitches. The secret that, I've seen this in classes that we've taught with soutache. The secret is just really simple. When you sew it, soutache is basically a braid. When you sew it, there are 2 round sides and then what we call the ditch. Only sew in the ditch. If you get anywhere near the round, you're going to have puckering. That's why this is something I never attempt soutache unless I'm completely relaxed and realize that it's going to take time. It's not something that you can do quickly, but it's really a very effective application for 19th century, mid-19th century clothing and earlier, because it was around earlier. And every wardrobe doll has at least one soutache dress or coat or cape, etc. So you really need to have this. This will fit our rummers that we have, but you could, with not too much, the chest area is about the same as the Hurets. So if you made it longer, you could get away with that. So this is our new, one of our new kits that we have. Then one of our artisans just made these. I know that the royal family's on everybody's mind right now, but one of our artisans made these really beautiful black and white hat boxes with the crown on it. So if you feel like doing a royal doll or have and do a royal hat, there you go. Now, it has been a long time in coming, but we have restocked the Palais Royal Blue. And that here it is, and it's just a gorgeous fabric and wonderful to work with. And we do sell the Palais Royal pattern. Here's the Palais Royal made up for the, this is actually a full size for the full-size Huret. So we have both fabrics now are available. And then when I was digging around, I found this great trim. And I've never thought of it to go with this, but it really works out gorgeous. So you could actually do this with another color combination and then use this trim. But we have lots of patterns that you could utilize these with. And I think it's just a great combo. But this is one to stock up on. We have a nice amount of fabric right now, but who knows what tomorrow brings. And speaking of restocking fabrics, we've got a lot of vintage pieces that have come in. And again, these are limited availability because they're old. But this one, it may film like it's just a cotton check, but this is a very lightweight blend of cotton and silk. And this is perfect for Huret little outdoor summer dresses. And again, it would be beautiful to work with. So we've got that. And then you're doing something in the 1870s. We've got some, again, vintage that this has got few little owies here and there, but it's a great fabric to work with and fun, and you could cut around the little owies or boo-boos. And then here's another vintage piece. And this is, I don't know how it will come off in, on the camera, but it's a beautiful, it's a green with a kind of a gold feel to it. So it would probably almost photograph as gold. And this was very popular in the 60s and 70s, 1860s and 70s. And then we've had a few requests for, we have some ready to wear on the site. And this was one of the fabrics that we've used. And again, this is a vintage piece, and it is gorgeous. When it's gone, it's gone. So if this appeals to you, get in and get some before it's gone. Then, you know, we have cottons made, but sometimes I get lucky and I find some cottons that are just perfect for doll clothes. Do you know you can spend all day in fabric stores and find nothing? And this we got just very lucky. This is almost identical to a Hure blouse that we have with one of our trousseau dolls. So I was really happy to find this. With our doll, it has, this is a blouse and then it has a wool skirt. But I think you could make a whole ensemble off of it. It does have the manufacturer's name on it, and I contacted them to see if they had any more. And of course, it's out of production, which is kind of my luck. And then the other thing, and last and final thing I'm going to share with you today for the boutique is I decided to not be so selfish and share. So this is a silk stocking material. And this we found in Los Angeles. And this was part of the movie business when they used to make movies and do things with fantastic materials. So this is a silk stocking material that's perfect for doll stockings. We're going to sell this by the half yard because in a half yard you could get a tremendous amount of stockings out of it. So again, it's, you know, you can see that there's quite a bit here, but it's not unlimited. So if you want it, get in there and get it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the new goodies, and you know, we'll be back next week with a whole new, I think we're gonna have a kind of a whole new different line of things that are gonna be fun little projects that, you know, that are fairly easy to do, so you can sometimes just have fun with it. Anyways, bye-bye doll friends.